Hey, good morning. Today is Monday, January 18th. Happy Martin Luther King birthday. What is it? Like I said, it's Monday and doing my morning post as promised. I've prayed, I've read the Bible, I have read a little bit, another chapter in Destiny by T.D. Jakes. Today was all about time and how time is precious and that we should take advantage of it. I also did yoga today, um, and yoga was good, and it was really focused on kind of being in the moment and focused on overall results and kind of losing yourself and what it is that you're doing, being present, those types of things. And so I think that what I read from T.D. Jakes about not letting your life go by without taking advantage of the opportunities that present themselves when they do. Um, I really enjoyed it. It made me think about things and about time and even what's happened this month. I remember at the beginning of January how I was feeling. I was feeling anxious. I was sharing that this is a milestone month for me because I have had some mental health challenges in the past. I was diagnosed with a bipolar disorder, and originally in 1997, and I've had a few bouts with these episodes that have caused me to be manic, and for that mania to run into psychosis and for me to have to be hospitalized. And it's really as a result of stress and negativity and being consumed and getting to the point of being overwhelmed with those things, and kind of not having the best coping skills. And part of it, I believe, as well, is when you're living for other people and you're focused on being this people pleaser and also relying on yourself to get yourself through everything. That's when you get well, for me, that's when I could get into this, I don't even know what to call it, but I can forget that God is in control, right? And think that I'm in control of things. And so I spend all my energy, trying to fix things um, for other people, to make other people be happy, or I'm worried about what it is that other people are thinking, and I'm so consumed with being a people pleaser and being perfect and all those things that I lose myself and can become overwhelmed with that. Um, and like I said, I've had these instances. So in 1997, um, that overwhelming experience happened to me. And at the time, I just thought, wow, this is the worst thing that could ever happen to me. It's so terrible, and I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. And it happened again in 2005, and in 2013. And so it's like this cycle. And so what's my cycle? My cycle has been every 8 years. So I walked into 2021 thinking I got to get past this, and it's really 2021 January. So I walked into 2021 very anxious and fearful and feeling kind of stressed out and things like that. So I'm really happy that I set this intention to really focus on positivity and to position myself to have, as much peace in my life as I can, to really be able to put things into perspective for me, and walk down a path that's really going to be good for me, remembering that God is on my side, God is in control, God will provide me with strength and peace and everything that it is that I need to survive, endure, um, and conquer and win. And so I feel wonderful today. I don't feel any of that heaviness that I felt at the beginning. And I just I believe that waking up every morning and taking the time to acknowledge God for who He is and His power in my life, and for His love and His blessings and His protection, and to take time to be thankful and truly grateful for all that I have and all I've experienced and all I've learned, and to trust that everything that I've endured, everything that I face, everything that I go through, everything that I experience, um, whether it's positive or negative, that there is something good that God has intended for that, because everything has a purpose. And so that gives me contentment. Um, Reading my Bible and getting direction and really putting myself in a position to think about things and what it is that I'm doing and why I'm doing it and who I should be and how I should be, and getting the direction I need to be intentional about every word I speak and every thought I think and every step I take, has really helped, in combination with reading other things that provide inspiration and direction, and then really being true to myself from a physical fitness standpoint. The yoga I'm really loving, and I like that it can be a serious workout, right? It stretches you and it strengthens you, but at the same time, it the approach is nice and easy and just casual, and I just think that it provides lessons for how to live, and how not to sweat the small stuff, and how to just breathe in and flow, and just to be present, and not to get overwhelmed by things, and to be accepting of yourself and what it is that you can do right now, to be okay with your limitations and not to be discouraged by it, but to also be challenged at the same time. So I'm really enjoying that, and it's had a wonderful effect on me thus far, because I'm just feeling good, really good. So I don't really have anything else to share. So I'm going to get started with the rest of my day. Actually, today's a day off. I do have one meeting at 10 o'clock. So before that, I think I am going to do a second yoga, because I did my yoga with Adrienne, which I love. Her day 18, but I also bought this inversion bench, and I bought a yoga wheel, which helps my back. So I'm gonna go find some routines, some yoga practice that I can do with those, so that I can strengthen my core and limber my back, so that one of these days I can relive my childhood and be able to do a back bend. Won't that be wonderful? Anyway, thank you for listening. Have a great day.